Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we are going to look at how to trade during a ranging market. So this is the range trading strategy, and let's jump right into it, guys. This is a CAD JPY chart, 4-hour chart, and we are trying to identify where the range is. So this was a range that was created for a very good 10 days. So first, how do you identify that a trend has ended and you're entering a range? And how do you identify that the range has been exited? Sorry about that. How do you identify that the range has been exited? So let's jump right into, guys. So here we are looking at a trend that was coming from an upward trend. That is right there. That's an upward trend. So if we jump into the 1-hour chart, we can see some clear market structure of data entry right there. So this is the upward trend that was being created, and as you can see, we have higher highs being created all over the trend. We have one higher high right here. As you can see, this is a high right there. That is a high. This is another high right there. This is another one right there. This is another one right there. You can see price is just moving to the upside. Every time it's breaking the structure and moving to the upside, as you can see right there. These are resistance broken to the upside. As you can see, this resistance right there broken to the upside, support created, retest, upside move, resistance created, broken, support, upside move. So this shows you that this is an upward trend. We are trying to identify where does the range start from, so we can implement that range trading strategy. So as you can see here, the resistance was broken to the upside with this clear indication candle here right here. It was a move to the upside. It was a early Asian session right there on June 22nd, Thursday. There was a break in CAD JPY to the upside, support created above resistance, and right there in the New York session there was a clear continuation. There was a clear continuation to the upside, still CAD JPY, and right there we're seeing another new high created, retest, and again up again. So this was a clear indication that we still have more highs coming, and then until this high was created right there. So here price was started moving exactly at around between 109.5 and 108.7. Now this is a very good, let's see, 108.8, 109.8, 109.8. so this was a very clear 70 pips. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this was a very clear 80 pips, a range of 80 pips. So how are you going to trade within this range? So this was the last high that was created, and the price came back to the same support zone. This is a demand, 1-hour demand right here. As you can see, this is a 1-hour demand. Let's try to put it in blue and try to label it properly right there. So that is the 1-hour demand, the last 1-hour demand, and the last resistance right there. Let's try to create this in color. Let's put it in color pink or hot pink, something like that. So this was the last high and the last demand right there. So this is where we try to indicate this is a range starting to form. Right here, this was the last high, and there was a demand right here. At this point, you don't know that this is a range forming. So high, price comes back down, it hits demand, pushes back up straight into the supply, and then it falls back again. Where does it stop? In the demand. So now we have 1 point right here. Let's try to point out those points. We have one resistance right here. We have another support right there. So we are going to keep just cloning these ones. Clone. So we have another right here, and then let's clone this one again, and we have another right here, and we have another one also. Hope you get the point, guys. So let me try to put them all there. As you can see, clone this one, put another point right here. As you can see, now price is touching the same demand zone. This demand is a support above this resistance, this demand right there, and this is the new resistance, and the price is not breaking the resistance. How many times that the price touches the support? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we want to see new resistance or new highs being created, but this was the last high. Price came back to this supply zone. We'll keep it in let's keep it in green color, that supply zone. So price came back to this supply zone and it didn't break the structure. Now this is showing what? This is showing a clear indication of a range. New high, resistance holding, resistance holding, resistance is holding all the way. Now all these are clear indications of a range that has already formed. So how do you capitalize on that? How do you capitalize on that range? Right there. So this range took a very good 10 days on CAD JPY. It was running during the end of June and the first week of July. So there was no new high being created, so this became resistance, 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 and eventually a trend line was being created. It was broken to the downside, as you can see. Then this range, this was the first candle outside the range, came back in and then broke again. So this was a clear exit of the range. This was a clear exit of the range. As you can see, that was a clear exit. So after this exit was formed, you can put your rectangle right there. You can put your rectangle right there and you wait for a retest of this exact zone. So this candle right here created a very pure retest of this zone. These are good visuals right there. So this candle retested and rejected this exact support that was created outside the range, or it would have been outside or inside, but this was a exit of the range and a retest of that zone, and then this was a clear indication of a sell signal of CAD JPY, which was 6th of July. So the range trading strategy, when does the range starts and when does the range ends? So the range started right here in the middle. So this was our last high and this was a rejection of that zone, and we saw price coming down. After the rejection, we saw price coming down. So this was the first indication of a range. So here we had a support, here we had resistance, here resistance, here support, here resistance, here support. Now during the range, you don't wait for that confirmation. During the range, as soon as price hits the demand zone, you put your entries exactly in the demand zone, and you put your entries for buy in the demand zone and entries for sell on the sell zone. So the range, always keep your stop losses near, because the range the price doesn't really move outside the range, and as soon as it moves outside the range, always your risk is very small. So it's kind of a very risky trading strategy. So always put your stop losses close, something like 20 pips, not 70, 80 pips. 20 pips is maximum, and the risk to reward ratio most probably would be 1:1 or 1 to maximum 2 only. So the range trading strategy, in this range, it would give you how many opportunities here? It will give you one opportunity right there, the second opportunity right here, the third opportunity, price touched the range, the sell zone. Third opportunity, price touched again. Fourth opportunity, fifth opportunity. So this and this will count them as one, because this entry didn't make any money and then it came back again in the range. So this will be one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 entries in the range. And if this is a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, this would mean this would be 1 order profit, 2 order profit, 3 order, 4, 5 orders profit. Now if this would have placed another entry here, and this could have hit your stop loss straight away because it broke through the range and it went straight down. Now this could have been a negative order on your P&L, so this would at least kill one of your positions here that was good. So if you had 6 orders or 5 orders, this would hit your stop loss and you end up with 5 or 4 orders right there. And here this was a clear exit of the range, break and retest of the range zone, and here you don't place those orders again. Now you go back to the trend trading strategy. If you haven't seen the video about how to trade in the trend, guys, check the videos we posted before. There is one video there that will show you how to trade in the trend. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos we are posting. Thanks for watching, guys.